Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. You know what it is, it's anneandchiem. We're back on our video.
So guys, we've come to the last day of the year. We hope you had an amazing Christmas and also enjoyed our Christmas Day vlog. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch that before you even watch this one in fact. But yeah, so as you know, whenever it comes to the end of the year, we like to recap and reflect on just everything, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, and just be really transparent with you guys on how where we're at basically entering 2024.
Yeah, because a lot has happened. Like obviously you got married. There's so many things on our mind that we obviously want to share. And again, it's the last video of the year, so we have to just look back on 2023 as a whole. So yeah, we have a lot to get through, so let's just get straight to it. So guys, obviously as always we have notes because we have a lot to talk about and we don't want to forget anything. We want to make sure we hit all the points that we want to like get off our chest. Yeah,
basically we don't want to leave anything missing.
Literally nothing. So first things first, of course guys, we literally got married. Like we're literally a husband and a wife now. Like, you don't understand how crazy that is. Like guys, I'm not a jewelry guy, but this just fits so sweetly on my hand.
Literally. Like, obviously, you guys know that we've been together from a long time. So this is something we've looked at so far ahead in the future, knowing that we're now at our future that we used to look at when we were just a little 16-year-old. Okay, not 16, tell her that. But when we were young though, like when we were 16, like we used to just look like, wow, imagine if we actually did.
Because not even to say that we knew we were gonna marry each other.
No,
but it's like we realistically like. It's easy to obviously think in the future about what will life be like, and to actually now be here is just surreal. Like
so nice.
Literally 8.5 years in the making. Like it's just mad because it fulfills God's promise, because we didn't know what God wanted us to be back then, but now we can see it, and it's just crazy. We're looking back with how much we've grown as individuals, as a couple. We're just like, it's just mad. Like
no, for real, like literally, because now I just like where we're at now, it's just such a like the level of happiness that we feel getting to this point, because we know what more is to come. It's so amazing. Like I'm only 24, 25, like there's so much more life to come, and knowing that we've experienced so much happiness already together, it just makes our hearts so full, because there's so much more to come, and it's like, wow, like this is my person, like, and I found him for that, literally.
It's mad. That wedding day was honestly the greatest day of my life. Like personally, like I never felt so like euphoric. Like it just the whole day, the feeling, like the way I looked, like watching my wife walk towards. Guys, you don't understand how good it felt that day. It's just mad, like how so much emotion can happen in just a space of one day.
No, literally. But 100%, like the wedding was everything we would have dreamt of, to be fair. Like our vision, everything that we wanted, we literally got. So we just thank God for that, because we know that we can look back with no regrets, basically. Obviously there's little things like I could be like, I wouldn't want to change my hairstyle or little stupid things, but nothing major. Like the main thing, I don't see a wedding is beautiful, but our marriage was what we were mainly looking forward to. We knew that after that, it's now onto our marriage, and that's the ultimate prize after your wedding day. So
it's just crazy. It's like I'm just so thankful that we're able to experience such a day, because like you don't understand, guys, like without being funny, you don't know what tomorrow brings. You actually don't know what it brings. So I just feel crazy blessed that not only did I get to meet Anne, I've got to now marry her, and now to know that I have a future with her is just like it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Like
I think another thing that's made us really like deep this year is like we're literally in the process of breaking generational curses. Like it's crazy that we're actually gonna be the people that do that in our families. Like and it's amazing. Like it's obviously the only thing is it's great doing it, but breaking them curses is not easy.
It's a battle.
It's a battle. Like it's not easy, because they're generational curses for a reason. They've gone down from generation to generation, and it's now down to you to break it and change the whole outlook of marriage and the whole everything. Like it's down to you. And with that, what we realize is, to be fair, a lot comes with that. It's not easy. It's not a straight road.
It's a burden.
It's not at all.
It's like when something like is gone on for so long, when you're the first people to kind of make a change, there's a lot of resistance. Like there's so much resistance. And guys, there's so many videos or so many times we've come to, like, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, we've said like we don't have any more left in us. It wasn't a joke, because like guys, like there's so many things coming in from so many directions, making us just want to cancel the wedding.
Yeah.
And it's just mad to think that it was a generational curse because there was no pure reason why we shouldn't get married, but there was just an urge for us to just give up because it was so tiring.
Yeah. And marriage is a big thing, guys. Like it's a really big thing. Like whatever religion anybody is, marriage is always looked at in a big way.
Yeah. So
obviously with that comes a lot. Like it's not gonna be easy. Like it's not easy, especially like we're very young to be getting married now even. And obviously a lot more people in our generation, to be fair, are getting married young, but it's still quite new. Like a lot of people would say to us, "Oh, do you not think it's too young? Do you not think you should?" No, literally. But yeah, like we're just doing it, and that's why we're just so happy that God gave us like such a beautiful relationship for us to feel this confident in knowing that now we're not making any mistake. Like this is what it's supposed to be, and we built this foundation to get to this point. So let's go and do it. Like that's what it was for us. But obviously with good, there's always gonna be a little bit of bad.
And I can't lie, this shit wasn't a little bit. Let's just be honest, it wasn't a little bit.
It wasn't, and it's crazy because obviously as a girl, like when you're married, your wedding day is something you dream about, whether you go mad or not. Everybody dreams, but everybody can have a Pinterest board ready. Like you're always just dreaming to get married. Like it is a big thing. Like to wear a white dress, it's a dream, really. So it's like when you now get to that point, you expect everyone to relate, like, oh yeah guys, look, I'm getting married, like and then when you don't feel that, it's like, oh okay, cool. But it is something that's so hard to accept that like what we had to accept early on anyway is that it is just our wedding day, and not to expect everybody to feel the same emotion that we feel. And with us anyway, we didn't really want to force, like we weren't making basically our wedding everyone's lives. We didn't want that. We literally wanted everybody to still live your lives, of course. Like our wedding, once August 25th is done, it's back to business. Like we don't want anybody pausing what they want to do in their life because of our wedding day. That was for our bridal party, our family, whoever. But of course, you just still do want that support. Just that like unsaid, like unspoken support.
Yeah, I think that's the key word, unspoken support. Because obviously, like whenever something big happens in your life, there's just to expect to see that the closest people around you obviously will band together. But we feel like that actually caused a lot of friction for us this year. We felt like very alone a lot this year. Like we felt very alone, and that's why it goes back to it was just our wedding day.
My thing is, I just wish we went into this year knowing that, because we honestly thought, come on, like this is a big wedding, like everyone is gonna be, like both sides are gonna be so happy for this, like oh my gosh guys, guess what, like do you get what I mean? But it obviously was like that for selected few, but a few. And it's just really sad when it's a selected few, and it just was so disheartening this year. Like we could literally go on for days. But of course we're ending the year with grace. But what we will say is like it was just really upsetting. Like there was a lot more tears this year than joy. I'll be so real. Like there was times that when you guys are watching like the wedding series, when we were even watching it back, like I remember I wasn't even that happy. I was literally remembering how I felt at certain points in the moment. I just sad like, why did this have to be my reality? Like why could things have been different? And then you now realize that everything that happens, like when people do things or decide to not do things, like once you don't do that, that's it. Like we're getting married once, we're not doing this again. So just knowing that like when there's a decision to do and you don't do, it hurts so much. Because like maybe if it's a birthday, we go again next year. Maybe if it's a baby, even we go again next baby. That's the thing. But wedding is once. How this year went was just so, like we just didn't expect it. I'll be real with you.
And I think it just led to a deep sense of disappointment. Like I think there's difference between like anger and disappointment. Like we're even angry, we're disappointed, and disappointment hurts so much.
It hurts more. I promise you. Oh my god, because anger you can be like but first of all, we're not even them type of people. Like we are not forcing anyone in general to do anything like that. But when you're disappointed, you clock out, and once you clock out, it eats you up, because now you clocked out, you just go like, okay, let me just, it is what it is.
That statement, it is what it is. If you know how many times we said that this year, it's crazy. If we had $1 for every time, we'd be millionaires, honestly.
Literally.
Because there were so many times we just thought, whatever. Because we checked out to the point where we literally left everything and thought 25th. No, 26th. Like we said, we stopped looking forward to the wedding day. Because it became such a burden. This wedding day became such a burden on us. We felt like it was causing such issues in our current life.
Yeah.
So we thought, look, this wedding is even now making our life bad. I can't wait for the wedding to be done.
So that our lives can just go back to normal. Just me and you, relying on me and you.
Exactly.
That was it. Because honestly, like, it's sad that obviously a wedding, like, you're meant to feel so excited even after the wedding. We literally wanted it to be the 26th. I remember the day before of our wedding day when we had separated. Yeah. I wasn't even happy. Like, people were asking me, like, are you excited? How are you feeling? And I actually genuinely wasn't happy. Of course, I was happy on the day, like, knowing that, okay, now it's me and you. And literally went so close to just being me and you. So close. But I honestly wasn't feeling that excitement because, again, like, you need support. Like, you need that sort of, like, vim. And because luckily I had people that, thank God for them, that did make sure that I still felt, even if it was an ounce, like, but obviously getting 100% support from some people when you're expecting 100% from all people, at least you're still getting that from them, some people, and God knows that you need at least something. Them people just kept us going, like, honestly, even because it's like we expected, let's say, I don't know, like, let's say a number, like, you expect like 15 people, and if there's only 3, even if you're getting 100% from them 3 people, it pushes you. Even though it would obviously be nicer to get 100% from a wider range of people, but that few people was just...
But what I will say as well is, like, when it comes to that as well, like that specific example, like, you have 15 people and just 3 people obviously are giving everything. Or even if it's 14 are giving everything, that one person isn't. That one person not giving still hurts because you expected all 15.
Exactly.
So when that one is like
it's still like, why are you not getting on this side of the, like, why are you not?
Like, what's the reason?
Yeah.
You saw a TikTok the other day where someone said that constantly asking why someone did something to you or why someone treated you a certain way is not going to help because you won't do that. So you can never rationalize why that person did it. So you keep saying why because you just can't see a reason. So that's why it's like, for us, we kind of clocked on this year. It's like we can't even be like shocked
like,
anymore.
Thinking, why would you, like, it's a wedding, like, what do you mean? But that doesn't work, guys. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred to have learned some of these lessons at a birthday. I'm not gonna lie, not our wedding day. Like, I really just wanted full support. I honestly thought I had cleared out people that wouldn't come along to the wedding day, but knowing that there was still people that, again, it was honestly just a lot. Maybe if it was like one person, but when it's like multiple people that disappoint you, that you would then never expected to disappoint you during such an important time, it hurts so much. It's like, I always feel like, okay, maybe if it was just like stopped at this one person, that would be okay. Or when it's like, especially when other people know what another person has already done that's stressing you out, and then they add on to stress, it's like, why are you doing this to me? Like, you know, I've come venting to you, I've come ranting to you about my struggles, and now you've come to add again. Like, come on, please. But again, people obviously do what they would rather do. That's just reality. Like, that honestly, I wish I knew this at the beginning of the year, and I'm so happy that we're leaving the year knowing that, because honestly, when we get to having kids and stuff, we honestly need people that we know will wholeheartedly and honestly want to support us without no reservations. Like, just wanting to support just because obviously now we also feel like we kind of, like, I can't, like, obviously when stuff like this happens, you kind of looking towards yourself like, did I do anything wrong? Like, should I have done anything different? I think the only thing I would say is putting expectations at 0 for everybody. It doesn't matter who it is, family member, friend, whoever, whichever person, just put that expectation at 0. Because
whoever will give, obviously.
And then you accept that and it's okay.
But then obviously now when it's at 0, the ones who don't give, it's like, okay, whatever. Because now you can never accept more than 0. So obviously if they give you more than 0, it's a bonus.
It's great,
You know what I'm saying?
And there's no level, like, even if they give you 5%, that's great. Because you expected 0. It's obviously great to do that, but at the same time, it's also not nice. Like, you should be able to expect stuff from people. And we are lucky that we do still have a selected few that we can expect that from 100%. In like other events to come in our life. Obviously our timeline for our wedding was very quick. With all of these things that we were going through, there was no time to wallow in it. Like, there was one time that I had a really, really bad moment. Lord, that was a really bad moment, I'm not gonna lie. And that was the only time I think I actually had hit like rock bottom.
Not even below rock bottom. That was a bad time.
So it's like, because we just had to keep, because guys were planning a wedding at the same time that we're stressed with other external factors. So there was no time to like, if someone disappointed me, basically, I was like, okay, it's fine. Another one, okay, that's cool. Next, I just want to, okay, emails that need to be done. Okay, Chem, what else do we need? Oh, someone else has stressed me out. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. Next, like I never had enough time to actually like sit and just feel like sad about it. To be fair, I just kept. It is what it is. There was no sort of like sad. I just had to keep it moving. Like deep down, I definitely was burning and hurting so much, but my face was just anyway. That's it. That was it.
And I feel like when you do that as well, like, because we have to constantly like hold our emotion at every turn. Like guys, if we actually fully broke down step by step the different things that happen, like guys, there'll be times where we'll literally, me and Anne will literally want to run away, stressed out, crying, and 2 days later we have to now come together for gathering for the wedding. Like you don't understand how mentally draining it is to basically not have to basically put everything you're truly feeling behind just for the sake of the wedding. Because guys, remember, we didn't want the wedding anymore because we were tired of it. But obviously we had to do it for the family and for the look of it. Obviously, we don't want to now cancel the wedding, it'd be embarrassing. I mean, I didn't care about that. We just wanted to, we didn't care.
We said so many times, we will cancel this wedding. Like, please.
Honestly.
Because with us, it was like, before this wedding, nobody was disappointing me. So let me go back to when there's no wedding so that everybody stops disappointing me. Because clearly disappointment is coming from this very event that shouldn't be causing this, but it's coming. So let's remove the event then. Will that make everybody happy?
Exactly.
Like that's literally was where it was at.
And because of all of this now, we definitely decided to develop functional depression. And it's not even to say like we're deeply depressed, but functional depression is basically a state where, because you're in a really down state, or you're basically still going about your daily life because you have to, and that's literally us throughout the year. Like me and Anne was so I can name a number of times we literally broke down in this house. Like guys, me and Anne broke down so many times, and then the next second, okay, back to it. Like that was literally us for time. So now that the wedding is done, that didn't go away. Like that didn't go away. It didn't just end because the wedding ended. That form of depression followed us.
I think it even built up way more. Because now there was no, remember we had the distraction of we have to plan this wedding. Now there was no more distraction. So now we have to face it head on.
And don't forget as well, guys, the wedding series, the wedding video, all these things came out, which now relived the whole experience for us. It triggered so many things that we even forgot we felt. So many times we were watching, like she said, we watched the wedding series and be like, wow. Like editing it especially, it was just like there was times I didn't even want to watch the video back. I'll just let it check, because usually we watch videos back together. It doesn't matter who edits, but there's times I didn't even care about watching the video back. Just post it. I don't even want to relive that. Like I don't want to see anything. It's fine. Like it's whatever. Because that's what I went to. And now, unfortunately, obviously my 25th birthday came up, obviously 2 months after the wedding, and I now realize at that point that I'm definitely dealing with something, because for everybody that don't know, I love a birthday. I'm gonna do a birthday, and my man's gonna do my birthday too. So literally, when it came to my 25th, I was like, I didn't buy no dress till, when did I buy my dress? Literally like the week of.
I didn't get my hair done, I didn't buy a new wig. Like these are stuff that I always do, especially for a milestone birthday, 25. I was always dreaming of like a nice 25th birthday, but unfortunately, like the aftermath of the wedding followed into my birthday, and I literally felt like I wasn't worth enjoyment, and I wasn't worth having a good time, because I felt like if people could have acted like that for my wedding, what's a birthday, man? Like forget celebrating a birthday. I was trying to celebrate a wedding, and people let me down and disappointed me and hurt me. So why am I going to have so much happiness and joy for my birthday? Please, we go again next year. I don't really care about this moment. I cared about my wedding, but I basically got to such a bad point of not caring about anything.
As obviously her husband now, and obviously I'm planning her birthday, especially knowing how the year went and seeing how much it affected her, and I can see it in her face and her actions. She did this girl did not care, but like all of that is not even showing half of how she really was for her birthday. She did not want to go on any trip. She didn't want to do nothing. I had to obviously really try and drag her there for her to truly enjoy it. So as a husband, that's killing me, because it's like, damn, like seeing your wife so down. But don't forget, I also went through that same stress. And now like I have to now compartmentalize, because now it's Anne's birthday. I need to make sure she's fine, but obviously now I need to now not be too down to make sure she's up. So now it's a back and forth, and there's so many things that me and Anne had to deal with to ensure that we both didn't go down.
Yeah.
If we both went down after the wedding, I don't know if we'll come back up again. Like, if I'm just being honest, because like functional depression is a real thing, and it's something that we've been battling these last couple of months. Like creating content is so up and down because like we'll create content, we'll have lives, we'll do all these Q&As, and we won't share the full story of what we went through because obviously we're just not gonna say everything because that'd be too far. But in terms of it's difficult to kind of get closure when you still have so much on your chest. Yeah. And for us, we were trying to go back to business as usual, content creation, work. But we had so much to say, like we had so many people to ask, like why'd you do this? Why'd you act like this? Like everyone asked us what actually happened. Like guys, don't ask them. Like ask them what happened because we've checked out now. Like it was so much, and I feel like entering 2024. The boundaries we were gonna set up, like it's gonna shock. They've started already. Be realistic,
They've actually started.
Like, and it's gonna shock a lot of people, the boundaries that we set up. But we have to protect ourselves. We have so much more to come. Like we are not letting these sorts of things enter when we have kids. I'm so sorry, it's just not happening.
Absolutely no way.
Like,
and that's what I did. Sorry, babe. That's one thing that I did thank God for. That, you know what, I'm happy that I've been hurt now. But if it was like during a pregnancy journey. Like the place I was at, guys, like there's a reason we could not create content during the wedding series. Wedding series was meant to come alongside the wedding planning time. It wasn't meant to be after, but there was a time we just were like, listen, we're gonna have to park this. We'll record what we can record, but we cannot do both right now. Like we're mentally not there, and it was just too much for us to deal with. But like I just do thank God that we went through that stress during our wedding. Like as much as obviously, why would you want to go through any stress in general in any season of your life? But I'd rather it then, because I could not have, like, if it was during like a pregnancy journey, I don't know what would have happened. Because stress when you're pregnant is
it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
It's really not. Like, so honestly, guys, entering 2024, like we're literally putting ourselves first. Like there's not even a question, not even a doubt. It's Anne and Chem. And then everybody else. And obviously, that's not even to say they won't show up for people that we actually will show up for. But in terms of when there's something about us, we're going to make sure it's about us. We're not going to let external factors affect that. Because, with, like you said, with us, with next event, next whatever, if me and Anne are there, that's it. We don't care. Like honestly, like if you can make it, you can make it. You can't, you can't.
Gosh.
Because honestly, what we went through this year, I just need Anne there.
I just need, literally, and that's what we got to at the wedding as well. I just kept saying, listen, as long as Chem is at the house, as long as Chem is there, I don't give a heck anymore. Like, I'm tired. Whoever's there, whoever's not there, I beg, like, it's too much. But yeah, thank God that, to be fair, we have to learn these lessons. Like in life, there's a lot of seasons of your life that you do learn lessons during that season. And fortunately and unfortunately for us, it had to be during our wedding time, which obviously looked amazing, which it was, but there was still a lot behind the scenes that we were dealing with that honestly we're so thankful that it even ended up coming out like that, because I don't know how we managed to plan a wedding and plan our mental health at the same time. Like
honestly.
But yeah, so guys, to summarize that long venting session, to summarize, guys, like we've basically realized that 2024 is a big one for us, because first of all, it's our first year married.
Guys, our first year. And I'm so sorry, and best believe for the next 12 months we're going to be milking the newlyweds title. We're newlyweds until at least a year. I'm so sorry. You're lucky you're not even saying 3 years. So we're going to be milking it. We're going to enjoy this next 12 months because we need to, honestly.
But yeah, this 2024 is actually the first year that it's just Anne and Chem, in terms of we're not studying, he's not planning proposal, we're not looking for a job, we're just Anne and Chem on our journey of us, and just literally pouring into us so much, and in turn that means pouring into y'all, because y'all are us.
Literally, you guys are one of the main things that pushes us, like the content creation. That's literally one of the things that allows us to escape, to just be Anne and Chem. And we cannot wait for next year, honestly. It's so exciting to even think about everything that we have planned. We have so much in store next year, so many ideas, and guys, honestly, like, thank you all for everything you've done for us in terms of the support, even during the wedding series. Like, obviously, we were down, but your comments, your engagement,
honestly,
it helped lift us up a bit. Like,
and you guys enjoyed the wedding series. Thank God, because we were so worried. We were even thinking not to put it out at first, because we knew that we didn't vlog it as much as we would have wanted to. We were kind of like just picking up the camera whenever we could, but we're just so thankful that you guys actually enjoyed it, because we were honestly looking at it like, this is rubbish, man, but you guys actually loved it, and I loved that for us.
For real, no, honestly.
We were literally having some like negative thoughts about that. We were thinking that this is dead, man.
We literally did not enjoy editing it. Well, we did, but and did it. It's just guys,
it was
just,
so up and down.
But yeah, like we said, guys, next year is gonna be so good. We cannot wait. And guys, make sure you follow us there, because it's anneandchiem is really gonna come hard next year. Like Mr. and Mrs. Elua are coming hard next year. Like, but guys, as always, we thank you so much again for all your support this whole 2023. Like, I feel like we've only been here like the second half of the year. The first half we weren't really there. Because of everything that happened. So the second half, all your support, the second half has been mad. Like, it's been crazy.
And you lot stay loyal to us. Like, even when we disappeared for like half of the year, you guys are still waiting for us with open arms. So thank you, because we honestly appreciate and we love that we do have a support system with you guys. So
literally,
we love y'all.
But yeah, guys, that's our reflection done. Guys, we really hope you have a really good new year. We cannot wait to see you in 2024. But without further ado, guys, anneandchiem, you know what to do.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed 2024.
Amen. We'll see you there.
Bye.